And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera, looking out to the west-northwest there in that picture. Mostly cloudy skies. -5 is where we're at right now. That is our daytime high. -19 was our low, and we were sitting at -19 at 7 a.m. this morning. Winds are out of the southeast. They're fairly light, but the fact that they're out of the southeast and we have some precipitation coming across the mountains from the west and a cooler air mass over us means that everything kind of gets backed up when you have that southeasterly flow. So that's why tomorrow morning, when we see inroads of this system that's going to bring us snow tomorrow afternoon, just the first hints of that precipitation are going to create some patches of fog, similar to what we saw today, but it'll be pea soup in some areas. It'll be quite thick fog, so just be aware of that. Temperatures all over, of course, reflecting those cooler values. It takes a few days when we had a system as severe as the Sunday one, and then we've got another system coming across, so it's really going to take us closer to the weekend before we start to pull out of these cooler temperatures. And you can see this low pressure center rotating on the BC coast. The core of it's on the coast, but it's expanding far afield, so we get these bands of precipitation that are going to be coming off. You can see an area of high pressure to the north, though, that's trying to push down. Now, this isn't the Arctic air mass. It's in Saskatchewan right now, so that's why the rotation around that Saskatchewan high is what's putting us into a southeasterly flow at the surface. So that precipitation comes across and meets that cooler air mass tomorrow. It starts off as fog, turns to snow in the afternoon. We've got that snow-rain mixture turning to snow in the higher elevations tomorrow, and then that is expected to start to make inroads across. The timeline is, is a little bit of a dice toss right now, but right now it looks like in the afternoon hours is when we're expecting to see that move across, late in the afternoon for you folks in Medicine Hat. And then as we get into Thursday, this could stall because of that Arctic area of high pressure in Saskatchewan. It has no way to go, has to kind of wring itself out. So that's why it could drift into Thursday for some light snowfall. But it looks like as we get into Friday, things really improve. -1 degree in St. John's is, I think it says -1 there on the screen. It should, kind of green, can't really see that right now. But as you get into Quebec and southern Ontario, it's a mix of sun and clouds. Some areas seeing a little bit of flurry activity, but certainly no watches or warnings except for Halifax, but that's for wind and not precipitation. -7 degrees in Winnipeg right now, -13 and -9 in Regina and Saskatoon. Regina at the coolest temperature right now. -3 in Edmonton. We've got cloudy skies and 9 degrees in Vancouver. They had a sun and cloud mix for the bulk of the day in Whitehorse. Yellowknife saw some sunny breaks today as well, but a chilly -19 is where they're at right now. East Kootenay, you're looking at some flurries overnight tonight, -3 for a low. Tomorrow, expecting to see some sunny breaks early on, but also that snow-rain combination developing in the afternoon hours. Crow's Nest Pass, some flurries tonight expected, -10 for a low, and then tomorrow, snow developing in the afternoon hours. Medicine Hat, looking at cloudy periods tonight, flurries -11 and then -3 for a daytime high tomorrow. Periods of snow for you, it looks like late in the afternoon. Lethbridge, we're looking at mainly cloudy skies tonight, down to -11. -4 tomorrow, we'll have that snow developing, 2 to 4 centimeters in the afternoon tomorrow. And then on Friday, it's looking like -4 for a daytime high, but now just in the last hour or so, it looks like this system kind of stalls and lingers into Thursday. So we have a chance of seeing some light snowfall on Thursday, but Thursday night into Friday is when the wind direction shifts and we start to see that area of high pressure move in, clearing out the skies. So the weekend's looking pretty nice, and I'm thinking people are going to be barbecuing. Now, we know that we're going to have more ice, and there's a lot of de-icers that people use for their sidewalks that are really toxic. And you know, your pets walk on it and then they lick their paws. So check with your hardware store. There are more organic choices that are pet friendly for de-icing your sidewalk and your driveway. And that's our Focus on Safety message for this week. Stay safe tonight, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow.